podcast. Tell you need to go see The Lion King in theaters.
I don't know when it's coming out, but it's going to be soon.
By Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau.
You should go see The Lion King. You should go. Hakuna Matata. You don't like Hakuna Matata?
From the day he arrived on the planet.
Taylor has hated Lion King.
Live action.
Nobody knows why he's such a hater. But we're going to make him go to the Lion King.
Lion King.
Coming to theaters.
Not a sponsor.
Oh no. I messed it up.
It is releasing July 19th.
And he might hate us all, but we don't care. I'm gonna do the whole thing.
See it anyways.
Cause we're gonna drag him
To
the theater we go. Welcome to Will Podcast for Laughs. On this episode, we talk about the movies we look forward to most in 2019. We discuss the Avengers and Star Wars universes, and V defends the live-action Disney films from a full onslaught attack by Taylor. It's all today on Will Podcast for Laughs.
Welcome to Will Podcast for Laughs with V,
Hello.
Ian, and Taylor.
Hi.
Hi. And today we're talking about movies in 2019 and the movies that are coming up. And mainly we're going to grill Taylor about The Lion King. But we'll get to that. That's coming. So.
My name's Taylor. I'm not an alcoholic.
Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Taylor.
Thank you. I feel comfortable in this group.
Good.
I don't feel like at all like my opinions are about to be violated.
Oh my
Maybe
gosh.
a little. Maybe a little.
Who hates the Lion King? But we'll get to that. You're gonna have time to
There
justify.
you are. Stick around and we'll talk about why Taylor hates.
It's
the
okay.
Lion
I
King.
hate Star Wars, and I feel like people are gonna freak out. See, there it is.
Shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Right now with that opinion.
I'm sorry.
Your
I've
opinions
never
are
seen
valid.
it.
Out.
No.
You're out of the group.
Never seen it and you hate it?
Yeah.
That makes even less sense.
I know. I'm a Star Trek person. I
Oh,
guess.
well, hey.
Hold on.
Hey.
I'm a Trekkie.
Hey.
I'm not that.
Yeah.
I watch it.
You know,
I've seen
DFT
every
people
episode of Star Trek.
I don't. I seen one.
Nerd fighters.
All right, we'll get to that.
Okay, sorry. Anyway,
Live
what?
long and prosper.
Oh yeah. So movies. So
Yes.
what are you guys most interested in seeing in 2019?
What's coming out in 2019?
Okay, I got a list for you.
Okay, do it.
Avengers come out in May.
Okay.
Ooh.
Avengers, which we all have to go see because
Boo.
obviously ending the last one.
Boo. Okay, hold on. Who actually saw the last Avengers?
I did not see the last one personally yet,
I'm
but
raising
I don't
my
care.
hand.
I know what happens, so I'm not.
It's my understanding. Wait,
You
hold
didn't
on.
see it?
Yeah.
Oh
I have
my
not seen it.
gosh.
I have not seen anything
A
in the
moment
Marvel.
of silence for these two, please.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe. I've not seen anything from it since Iron Man 3,
Why?
Well, Iron Man 3 was trash. I agree with that.
I agree.
Iron Man 3 was complete trash.
and that's what killed it for me. I was done.
But there's been some good ones since Iron Man 3, in my
I
opinion.
know people are like, you need to see Winter Soldier. You need to
Winter
see.
Soldier was
Ew.
okay.
It's like you need to see Black Panther.
You
I'm
do.
just like
That was a good one.
Wakanda forever. It made me want to go to the imaginary place.
I say give a couple of them a chance. I agree that a lot of them have been trash. There's been a couple that have really, like Iron Man 3 was like absolutely terrible. But
Like,
there was.
I thought DC was gonna be my savior, and then I just saw Batman vs Superman. And I went, all right,
Did
well,
you
if
see
know
Wonder
what,
Woman?
I heard Aquaman was good.
But
Aquaman's great.
I
Did you see it?
purchased the
Yes.
Blu-ray, and quick shout out to Best Buy, the incredible customer service at Best Buy. So I purchased on a Black Friday, and apparently the description on Black Friday said that it was going to be Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy, and they only sent out Blu-rays. So they just fully refunded my order
Interesting.
for Wonder Woman.
So it was the best buy you've ever had? Would you say that?
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay, while you're doing
Hold on.
that.
No. You want to say that again?
Yes. No? It was the best buy you ever had?
All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 5. Talking about movies we're looking forward to. Avengers.
I'm looking forward to
for
Mostly because
the Dust movie.
I liked the Dust movie. I So Devin works in theater. He's a Regal manager, and every day for the entire month that movie came out for the summer, people would show up so excited to see it, and then they would just walk out of the theater defeated, just like what happened. So I'm excited to see what they pull off in the next one because there's like all of this pressure, you know.
Yeah.
So. You guys aren't fans, but I'm
I've read the entire comic arc that has to do with what the movies are about.
I haven't read the comic, so I don't know.
I've read all that. I know how it goes
I'm in
down
the dark about
to a
it,
point.
which
I'm
I
sure they're
enjoy.
going to change it like they do, but
Yeah.
you know.
I was working at a theater when Avengers came out, the last one.
Okay.
Infinity War. And I do it, same thing, yeah.
Yep, defeated.
Everybody was coming in and everybody going out like,
What was that?
Like somebody needs to write Disney. This is how you make an Avengers movie.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, maybe I should see it. Everybody hates
Was
it.
upset. Yes. Other movies coming out. Star Wars.
Oh, episode 9? Or
Yep, episode 9.
Is it?
Okay, is it episode 9
Yep,
next
coming
year?
out
I couldn't-
December of next year.
I couldn't give a rat's ass. Who's directing it?
I think it's him
Is it
again.
Ryan
I
Johnson?
think it's him again, yeah. Hey, episode 8 wasn't that bad. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Personally, I thought it was a cool movie. Cool movie. Good added to the story. I like the way I like the direction that they're taking it.
It's Abrams.
Haven't seen any.
Oh,
Star
Abrams
Wars.
is doing it. I like Abrams.
Like I once liked him, but
Episode 7 was okay. It was probably the worst out of the two most recent ones, but episode 7 was okay. And it was, you know,
they just remade A New Hope.
I know.
How can anybody defend The Force Awakens? You literally have to be blind. You have to be literally like...
It leads into the...
oh, at least it was a new Star Wars. Like, okay, yes, fine. It was a safe reboot. Abrams was able to
It was a safe reboot.
After Lucas shit out episode 1 through 3.
Well, it was continuing the cycle and all that stuff.
And I think Ryan Johnson did a pretty decent job of Last Jedi.
I think Last Jedi is pretty good.
He did a pretty decent
I like
job.
the direction that he took it towards the end and all that, and the way that they're trying to gear it.
One of my favorite gifs that came out of 2018 was watching Luke Skywalker after his Kylo Ren battle, and he just goes,
Yeah.
the dust. He just dusted
Yeah, it was great.
the dust off his
It was
shoulder.
a cool scene.
And it was just like,
Ah,
all right,
everything!
like
Ah!
this man is a legend.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, I already love Mark Hamill as it is.
Mark Hamill's great.
And then just to see him just go, yeah, what's up, kid?
What's
It's
up,
like,
kid?
like, oh!
Yeah, I agree.
But like, it was just a decent Star Wars movie. I like Solo.
Did you like Solo? I actually haven't seen Solo.
I liked Solo. A lot of people are crapping
people
on
didn't like
Solo.
it.
I saw
think-
Solo, but I didn't understand what was going on.
I feel like it's a cowboy movie in space, and if you can
Well,
just
that's fine.
if you can
I like
allow
Chewbacca.
yourself,
or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like,
he
if
sounds
you-
like Cardi B.
Cardi B. How does that sound like Cardi B?
Cardi B go, what does she do? I can't do what Cardi B does.
What sound does
The
she?
little noise.
Which one?
hold on. Let me YouTube. Let me see. Let me just YouTube
Cardi B noise?
B noise. Let me see. It's like Cardi B's career.
I
Like,
listen to a lot of music that's hip with the young people.
Cardi B and Chewbacca together, and
hate
I feel
Cardi
like
B,
it's
though.
the same.
I hate Cardi B though. Not a fan.
She does.
oh, there's literally just Cardi B noises.
I told you. She's like, skirt, skirt.
Oh, like skirt.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I've got a montage here. Cardi B making noises for 1 minute straight.
Oh God.
I wonder if these noises are considered copyright.
Something sa malungin.
Smell that.
Not a fan of Cardi B. I'm more of a Nicki Minaj person.
I'm not a
myself.
Cardi B fan either, but
I'm more of
I'm
a Nicki Minaj fan.
I am a fan of
I've heard enough of the Wicked Witch of the West.
not a Cardi B fan, but I'm a fan of because that's fun. So if Chewbacca and Cardi B had a child, it'd be all, you know, that's my Chewbacca noise. There you go. Well, that's pretty good, Taylor. All right, you win.
Thank you.
win.
You got the end effect of it really good.
All
The way
right.
it trails out, yeah, that's good.
No, it's alien.
It goes into the.
Hold on, let me do that again.
I hope someone like tunes in right at this moment. You just hear you going, what the hell am I listening to?
Welcome to Little Podcast for Laughs, where you just make random
Welcome
noises for
to
10
Taylor
minutes.
is weird.
Actually, are we at the 10-minute mark yet? I feel like we are.
We're right before it.
Oh yeah, 8 minutes.
Okay,
cool.
so other
Sorry.
movies-
Oh yeah, that's right. We were talking.
Back to
So
the
we
list.
made 2 minutes, and we made 2 movies in 8 minutes. Awesome. Anyway, go watch Solo. It's an underrated movie. I love it.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It is coming out next year.
It's part 2? Cool.
Part
I'm
2.
cool with that.
Yeah.
I have not been able to watch any real horror movies recently, so I can't see it.
I'm a huge Stephen King fan. It's truer to the book than the original one was, with the exception of the time shift. The original one took place, like, you ever seen the original It miniseries with
yes.
all that? Okay, yeah. It's that one was truer to the book time frame wise. It made sense, like it was the same time as the book. It was like in the 50s and 60s, and the new one was like in the 80s. But the way that they did the story arc and the progression and all that, and the way that they presented Pennywise and all that was way truer to the book than the original one was.
See, I'm not a book reader, and so when I go to like one of my girlfriends, she's an avid book reader. When we see movies that were books first, she's never once been like, that was better than the book. She was like, the book were better, but she did like it. She did say that one was pretty good.
I mean, like when I saw The Hobbit, I was
The Hobbit. I love Lord of the Rings.
Compared to the book.
I'm thinking of doing over the winter break a marathon because I've yet to ever see the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Really?
Oh,
those are some of my favorites.
I watched the 3 of them back to back in theaters.
Personally,
like 15 hours.
Personally, I've seen those movies all about 9 times. All 3 of them.
9 times?
About each.
Yeah, no, I understand the importance
those
of
are
what Peter
Pirates of the
Jackson made
Caribbean.
there.
Yeah. Although The Hobbit's garbage compared to the book, the Lord of the Rings was a good recreation of Lord of the Rings.
The fighting scenes are amazing.
If you read the books and then you watch the movies, the only thing that's missing is that there's huge scenes that are just not in the movie. And that's just because the book itself is so long. And that makes sense. I mean, unless they made 6 movies, it wouldn't have reasonably been able to put everything in.
So much.
But The Hobbit, with 3 movies for 1 book, willingly changed everything in the story. Like, drastically. And it kind of ruined it for me, personally. But, to be fair, it wasn't a bad movie. It was well acted, well directed, good special effects. It just, if you're a book reader and you already read the book,
Yeah, I mean, the fact that they took the smallest book of that universe and turned it into a trilogy.
Yeah, and then they changed it completely. Yeah.
Okay, on our list still, we've got Wonder Woman 2, which you guys are not fans of. That's fine.
I've never seen
in
the first
November.
one.
Yeah,
Wonder Woman.
And like I said,
Okay, let me tell you something.
I heard it was good.
When I saw Wonder Woman, I left wanting to go to the gym. Like, for real. She kicks some major booty.
She usually
and
does.
the actress herself filmed the entire first movie pregnant, which makes every woman feel like I didn't do anything today because she's like kicking butt. She did awesome.
Was
so
it
Wonder
named
Woman
Gal
2.
Gadot or something like that?
I thought it was Gal Gadot.
And then Captain Marvel's coming out as well
That looks okay.
in March.
Yeah.
So a lot of superhero movies.
I will say this for Captain Marvel. She looks like a woman.
She's a woman.
No, you know what I'm saying is when you look at her, she's not a pinky-sized woman.
Yeah.
She looks like a healthy human being.
Oh, she's not like supermodel thin.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's what I could appreciate about Captain Marvel is if anything.
Yeah.
Here, like I'm not a feminist, but I'm like, it's giving young girls if anything, a good body role model.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just like I don't have to be the thinnest person ever. I could be
Captain
me
Marvel from a
and be
different
okay.
universe. Yes, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm excited for that one because I know nothing about Captain Marvel. I don't read the comics or anything. I just go to them and I'm like, what? So it's fun for me. Okay, number 8. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
The Lion King.
I thought we were waiting for the end here. We're just gonna get into this now.
We can get back into the Lion King.
Okay, we're gonna come
We'll
back.
close up with that
Because
the next one is
Taylor's
actually
gonna throw down on Lion King.
the next one's actually the
About to
one that
fight.
I'm most excited for.
Okay, go ahead.
Aladdin,
I heard
live
it
action,
looks cool.
comes out on my birthday,
Cool.
May 24th. Don't you ruin this for me, Taylor. It is my favorite movie of all time.
Seeing Will Smith on the cover of Entertainment Weekly makes me feel like this is just gonna be an Arabic Nights version of Hitch.
You're being a buzzkill, Taylor. Stop doing that. Aladdin's amazing, and you better shut your goddamn face. I love Aladdin. It's my favorite. Abu is like amazing, and the fact that he's like a little street rat. I don't buy that.
I want the monkey from Night Museum to play Abu.
Yes, that's a good call. Just a little. I love Aladdin. Still, I think he's right.
And now Disney sues the hell out of
Oh, that
us.
was nice. That was good. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, seriously, like a second here. Like that was a good impression. Good.
Thank you. I've been practicing it for years. Thank you.
Thank you.
I just want a magic carpet ride. I told Devin, I said, I don't have high expectations for my proposal, but if you could, like, get a flying carpet, that'd be cool. That's normal.
If you could just go ahead and sweep me off my feet on a flying
Literally.
carpet from a blue
So we could go to a
that'd be
whole
great.
new
A
world.
whole new world.
A dazzling place. So when I turn 30, that's where I'll be. In the theaters watching Aladdin.
In a whole new world.
In a whole
With your
new
ring
world.
because it charges from the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Dazzling place. Never be. So you can't say anything bad about Aladdin. But you can talk about Lion King.
I like Aladdin. I'm not talking shit. I'm just talking about shit about Disney making all these live action craps.
Did you like
Hey.
the Jungle Book?
No.
No, really?
Did you watch Mowgli on Netflix?
I have yet to, but I'm so down for it. I know it sounds weird. I'm just like, I hate the new Jungle
Yeah.
Book, but oh my god.
Mowgli, Devin and I watched part of it. It was pretty good. But we also think that Beauty and the Beast and all that was good too.
You
so.
know, Beauty and the Beast was good, but the director, Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis directed that?
Yes. And
Interesting.
he is the
I didn't know he even
damn
directed.
god of motion capture.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
that's why I'm down.
As Caesar, Gollum, all that stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm down for some awesome action.
And he was
Done by
he was in
Serkis.
Black Panther too.
Yes.
He wasn't motion capturing that. He was actually himself.
Yes, if anything, that's one of the reasons I do want to. I will probably one day see Black Panther. It's just because
He's
I
great.
feel
I love
like
Andy Serkis.
the man. I know we're going to divert another here. Sorry about this, but Andy Serkis, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, he deserved an Oscar, but
It was
because
exceptional.
it's motion capture, yes, he already got one for King Kong. Whatever. The performance
Whatever.
he gave in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is
great.
incredible.
It was amazing. Yeah.
Was he the ape?
Yeah. He
He's
plays the
Caesar.
main character.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he plays Caesar, and it's literally the best in the franchise, and his performance is phenomenal.
It was
Because
exceptional.
it's, if anything, it's him aging. So
Yeah.
he's not the young revolutionary leader, but he's not also the grizzled veteran. He's this rising in the world, try to bring peace between humans and apes, and it's like it's good. The
Yeah.
performance is so good.
Yeah.
And through the CGI, you could see it.
I feel it.
And the fact that he wasn't even nominated for anything, no, not even honorable mentions. It's like, you give my boy an Oscar again.
Yeah.
He should have got one for Gollum and all that back in Lord of the Rings and all that when he was doing that. Gollum.
Like I said, I think he got for King Kong, but that was it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And of all the performances to reward, nothing against King Kong, but Gollum and Caesar don't get any of the nominations, but dang, King Kong gets an award.
King
This
Kong,
is
King Kong.
And the
crap.
King Kong movie was
King Kong, King
okay.
Kong.
It was okay.
Can I tell you guys a quick funny story about King Kong?
Yeah, sure.
So, I went to see King Kong, and I came home, and my dad was like, "How was it?" And I was like, "You know what? It was okay, but I was very confused because I was expecting him to like climb up the tower and have like the little chick in his hand or whatever, right?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, well, that's not the movie you went to go see." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Didn't you go see Godzilla?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's the movie with the giant ape with the chick in his hand." And he was like, "No, you're talking about King Kong." And so for the longest time, I thought Godzilla and King Kong were the same thing. And I'd actually seen Godzilla and not King Kong. Not the smartest.
Which
joke.
one? Which Godzilla? The more recent one with Bryan
Yes.
Cranston and all that.
The most recent
What did you
one.
think of that one? It was.
I
It had its moments.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I really did. I thought it had great tension. My only disappointment was the fact
It
that
wasn't King Kong?
no, the fact
Because
that
that was mine.
okay, spoiler alert. Just go la 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 la.
It
for
came
the
out in
next 10
2009.
seconds.
We're not obligated to anything.
True.
2010.
Yeah. seen it
Bryan
by now.
Cranston dies in the first 15 minutes.
He does, and that is
if
upsetting.
you watch any trailer for that film, it looks like it's going to be Bryan Cranston versus Godzilla.
Nah, that's good
And,
editing on their fault.
And,
their part, though.
no, that's false.
It was false advertising. He
Yeah,
did
but
die
I
like
mean,
right away.
time.
When he dies, I'm like, how are they going to bring him back? And the credits ran an hour and a half later. I'm like, they're going to bring him back.
Taylor's so upset. Damn it.
It was just his son the whole time.
That's funny. Okay, let's get through the rest of this list real quick, and then we'll go back to Lion King.
Because we got our list too.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I'll just real quick. I'll name them, and then you guys can say anything if you want to. Toy Story 4.
Ooh.
I know. Spider-Man 2.
They're gonna make Key and Peele the
John
bad
Wick.
guys.
I'm a fan of John Wick.
I've never actually seen him.
Third
And-
one
First
or
two.
the fourth one?
Third one.
The third
Third one?
one. And actually, one of the top. I'm excited for Aladdin, but I'm also excited for Glass. And that one actually comes out very soon.
Isn't that have to do with Unbreakable and all that?
Yes.
Stuff? Yeah,
Yeah,
Unbreakable
that's
was a great
the-
movie.
Yeah, so that's the
Glass
sequel.
looks like this is the
That's the Shyamalan sequel.
I've been waiting for that for a long time
yes,
because
and
the first
Split.
one was great.
Split was amazing.
I heard that was good.
Split was really good. Did you ever see Split?
I never saw
No.
Oh,
No,
so good.
I've wanted to though.
Well, you want to know
'Cause
why?
I love the actor. I can't remember his name right now, but he plays Xavier.
Yes, he did an amazing. He should get an award. He did an amazing.
The guy who
job.
plays the new
James
Xavier?
McAvoy.
The guy who plays the new Xavier? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know. He's a great actor.
And speaking of those
Yeah.
new X-Men movies, and Dark Phoenix, which should be coming out next year.
Yeah, so far you've played now. So Glass and Dark Phoenix. I'm down for
Dark
both.
Phoenix, I'm really down for. I loved Age of Apocalypse and all that. It's also good.
I'm confused about Toy Story 4. I don't know what they're gonna do.
And
with
Logan was one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life.
So, best Marvel film, hands down.
Logan?
Best one.
Yeah, I would.
I've
agree.
never seen
I
X-Men
honestly
either.
agree. If you want to see any Marvel movie, you don't even necessarily need to get what's going on as a standalone movie to watch. Just watch Logan. It'll.
I watched Logan.
It'll hurt you.
I did
think-
watch Logan.
I think what's really good about Logan is it's not a superhero movie.
It's not.
She was scary.
The characters may have
scared.
superpowers because they're mutants.
She's the one
But
that
the
I'd let
story-
beat me at tetherball if I had to.
But-
I'd let her beat me in tetherball.
But the story itself, it
Rolls
boils
ahead.
down to this father-daughter relationship that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Super emotional for sure.
And like he's taking care basically of his father that's going into dementia.
I know.
And so it's that root story. It may be
It's relatable.
It may be
It is.
Logan. It may be Professor
Yeah.
X.
We're all the same.
But no,
We just don't have.
It shows the
claws that come
vulnerabilities
out
of
of
some of
our-
like the most powerful characters in that universe.
yeah.
Yeah.
The X-Men boiled down to what's left of them.
Everyone died, and then these two are like struggling to survive.
Yeah.
And they find a little girl. Oh shit!
Yeah, no, it's beautiful.
It
What-
is.
What are your guys' lists? So we have time to hear Taylor talk about Lion King.
Well, I feel like we'll probably have to push Lion King to another episode.
Whole nother episode. Oh, you guys
Whole
have to
nother
stay tuned.
episode.
You'll have to come back and hear his rant about Lion King.
So, do you have anything else on your list?
Oh, not particularly. You named pretty much the ones I'm excited for.
Yeah.
There, so I had
Also
Toy
like
Story
it.
4. And
Toy Story 4. Here's the thing. They ended Toy Story 3 like they ended it. Like the toys are
I
in
don't
like
know
a.
how they're doing it.
I don't know how they're gonna bring
they
it
brought
back.
Key and Peele in, and that's how it's going to change. It's going to
I
change.
don't understand.
I
but
feel like Key and Peele are gonna be the bad guys.
I feel like too,
I
probably.
don't know. It's like it's. I hope they're not doing that thing where they're just dragging something out for. You
I
know,
heard-
it's Disney.
I heard. I heard
know.
that Tim Allen and Tom Hanks said that they almost couldn't do the last scene. They said that they.
Of Toy Story 4?
It
I'm
made us
sorry.
cry.
You can't do anything worse than having all the toys in the fire incinerator.
Apparently, it's
I know.
worse. Apparently, it's
Like,
worse.
I watch that now and I ball up. It's
Yeah.
8 years later
It's a
since that movie came out,
child's
and I
movie.
still go like, "Oh my god, no!"
It's so sad. It really is. It's a tearjerker. But we'll see what they do. I guess.
They said that they had trouble filming the last couple scenes because of how emotional
And
it was.
John Wick, real quick. John Wick, fun stat about that, or the second John Wick, it's the most kills in an entire movie ever to be done.
More than like Quentin Tarantino
Yeah,
movies.
more than Scarface. I think Scarface has got a record. Oh no, I think it's F bombs
And Kill Bill and all that.
No,
Kill
it's
Bill's up there too.
It's the most kills in one film, like on screen,
Yeah.
of all time. But along with that statistic, who do you think has the most kills? Like what movie, what actor has the most kills on screen?
I don't know.
Who do you guys have any idea?
No, but I got just a great idea for the John Wick film.
It's Schwarzenegger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Put the cookie down.
Yeah.
Get to the chopper!
No! If you do not put the cookie down, I will snap your neck.
But go on, say what you were going to say.
It's just John Wick's in Subway. Like, I asked for more pickles.
Oh my gosh. John Wick's, it was one of those, Devin dragged me to it and I didn't know what I was expecting, and then I walked away pretty like, wow, that was pretty interesting.
I've heard they're really good. I've never seen
Yeah.
them myself,
So
but
John Wick 3 should be good. All right. You have any other ones on your list?
Yeah, so in addition to Glass and Dark Phoenix, I want to throw out another mention because, like I said, I love what 20th Century Fox, even though they're Disney now, I love what 20th Century Fox is doing over there with their X-Men characters.
I think that's doing
the
really
new
well.
Mutants
Oh,
comes
yeah.
out, and that looks like a great horror
Mm-hmm.
film. You have Joker. I was like, okay, who's going to play Joker? And when they announced Joaquin Phoenix,
Joaquin Phoenix is doing it?
yes, the
Interesting.
man is already insane in real life.
Yeah, sure.
So the fact that he's going to be doing Joker, I'm like, okay.
How you
I'm
go
down.
from playing Johnny Cash to playing the Joker?
It involves. Have you seen his life? He had this
yeah.
meltdown for 4 years.
Yeah, I heard some shit's going on
So
with
I
him.
can easily see that, and his performance in Her is phenomenal.
Yeah.
So to see
Her.
to see the what he can do with.
I mean, I
Joker.
really like Joaquin Phoenix.
There is Angry Birds 2.
I'm going to race to the theater for that one.
you don't understand.
Oh.
Angry Birds 1 was hilarious.
It was
if you
really
have
fun.
not seen
I've never
Angry
seen it,
Birds-
actually.
I did not see it in the theaters, but it, like see it. I think it's on Netflix. You have to see it.
All right.
There's a movie called Missing Link. It's the next coming from Leica, and right now, I love stop motion animation.
Yeah.
And Leica has yet to make a bad movie. And I love Paranorman. I love
I've seen Paranorman.
Coraline. I love Kubo and the Two Strings is the best they've done yet. So this Missing Link that's coming, I don't know how good it's going to be, but I mean, after doing Kubo, I feel like it's either going to be really good or it's going to be really disappointing.
Yeah.
And I'm working up my way up my list from like looking for most of the top. Actually, maybe not looking for most of this one, but just because it's coming out in February. Alita: Battle Angel.
Oh, I've heard about
Oh, I
it.
never
It was
heard of this.
co-written by Robert Rodriguez, which is one of the directors, and I forgot his name. James.
McAvoy.
No, the guy who did Titanic.
Oh.
Oh, James Cameron?
James Cameron. I don't know why James Cameron's name popped out of my head, but James Cameron and Robert Rodriguez he co-wrote it, and Robert Rodriguez is directing it. My only issue is it's coming out in February, and I've seen like 2 movies in February, and they both were terrible. With the most terrible one being Jupiter Ascending.
Oh.
I heard that was bad, and it
That
actually
was-
looked cool.
It did look cool.
It looks great. And I was just like, the Wachowskis, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
Channing Tatum, the Wachowskis can't beat this.
No. You can beat it.
No. and Eddie Redmayne's performance, like
Yeah.
he whispers the entire film. I don't know how they got sound for that film.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to see Godzilla, King of the Monsters. The trailers they have done so far look
I haven't seen the trailers
great.
yet.
Oh, when we're between episodes here, you gotta see it. It is
Feel it.
so good. And then my absolute most, I'm surprised neither of you mentioned it.
What?
Detective Pikachu.
Oh, yeah!
Oh my
Yes,
god.
I
That
am
looks
going,
so good.
I am
That
going
looks
to
so
push
good.
kids out of the way to go see
Oh
that in
my
theaters.
gosh, so is
And it's
Devin.
gonna be
So
the
is Devin.
best
And-
movie of next year.
One I think we did forget to mention. What do you guys think of the new? I don't know if you the Hellboy, new Hellboy. Anyone see anything for
I
that?
don't.
With
I've seen some stills.
with what's his name playing Hellboy? Not Ron Perlman.
Yeah, I mean Rob Perlman.
The guy
I
from
don't know
Stranger Things. You guys seen Stranger Things?
Yes, I've seen
You
Stranger
remember the
Things,
cop? The guy who played
yeah,
the cop?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Hellboy.
Oh, okay.
What?
Cool.
He's too kind.
I know he's the one doing it. He's the one, and the
no.
trailer. You should check out the trailer when you get a chance. It looks pretty cool. It looks a little ridiculous, but it looks pretty cool. You know.
Yeah, sure enough.
Alright.
How did? Oh man, how you gonna
Dave-
be better than that?
I mean, that's a pretty good pick. I think he looks good as the Hellboy. As good as Ron Perlman did.
It sounds to me, Taylor, like you're like Devin. He goes for content. He goes for the artisticness behind a movie.
Who's doing it?
Doing
Hellboy.
what?
Yeah, because I mean Guillermo del Toro is a phenomenal director. Who's doing the new Hellboy?
Who's writing it? You mean?
No, who's like directing it?
Oh, I'm not 100% sure.
Like I'm looking right now. Neil Marshall. Who's Neil Marshall?
I don't know.
Like,
Can't tell you.
Neil Marshall. Oh, funny. Actually, I heard about this from IHE just the other day. The Descent is his.
The Descent.
Yeah. He's also directing. Oh no, excuse me. It's rumored. Skull Island, Blood of the Kong. Okay, so he's done a bunch of TV series and a bunch of movies I haven't heard of. Cool.
Well, maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. But those ones you can never tell, especially if they're really unknown. But he looks good. I mean,
It's terrifying.
he looks good as him.
No, thank you. I am looking at a picture of a man that is all red with horns coming out of his
That's
head.
the way Hellboy.
Well,
No, thank
you never saw the
He's a
original
good guy.
Hellboy?
No.
He's a good guy.
Okay, have you
He does
seen any
not-
Guillermo del Toro movies?
He
No.
protects humanity and fights hell.
Oh god, this episode's been going too long if we go on for this.
I know.
Guillermo del Toro is probably one of the best directors in the last 20 years. All right.
He is great.
All right, like Pan's Labyrinth,
Okay.
phenomenal
Oh,
film.
yeah.
Shape of Water.
Love Pan's Labyrinth.
I saw Shape. No, I did not see Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water is so
I've heard that.
Nope.
good.
Nope.
Easily, I
I
understand
do
why it
not
won the
want to see
Oscar.
someone fall in love with a sea monster and have sex with them. No, thank you.
Oh, whatever. She does not have. She make it nude, but she does not have sex with him on screen.
She wanted
You're-
to,
you're-
Taylor.
They do off screen, but it's not happening on screen.
I don't like
He's
it.
tasteful.
No. I'm not a fan.
And then there was a movie that came out, terrible marketing for it, but there was a movie that came out in the Halloween season a couple years back. Crimson Peak.
Heard about that.
I heard about that one. Did not see that either. I want to laugh at a movie. I want to cry. I want like Mary Poppins. Okay, I'm a Mary Poppins.
Oh yeah,
goer.
Mary Poppins
I
says
am
that too.
not
They're making
like
the new Mary Poppins.
You and Devin can just like gallivant into the sunset together and watch your movies.
Hey, I'm on their side too.
No, I just like to go and not think too hard about it and not be like, oh my gosh, I wonder what's going on deep down. No, I just want to enjoy it and walk away and go to sleep. Okay.
I can't.
We'll go on too long. We'll go on.
Hold my tongue.
We're at 28
right.
minutes.
Yeah, I gotta hold my tongue and call
Well,
this.
those are Vanessa's movies. You guys should go see them all. Don't see Hellboy.
All right, so
See Hellboy, Dark Phoenix,
and you all join me when we go see
Detective
Detective
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Yeah, I'm down. I want to go see Detective Pikachu. Actually, that looks great.
Not a sponsor, but Detective Pikachu comes to theaters on
I'm pretty sure it's like in the middle of the year too.
May 10th,
That's
2019.
right. May 10th.
Is it
I was
competing
gonna say-
against Avengers? When's Avengers come out?
Like around
At
the
the
same
end
time.
of the year.
You know, it's competing. Well, I don't know. Movies and TV shows can't compete, but Game of Thrones comes out at the same time too.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, no, it's competing with Aladdin though.
Ooh, okay, so it's this is gonna be interesting. So Avengers 4 comes out April 26th, and Detective Pikachu comes out May 10th.
Ooh.
They're gonna
So,
compete. Direct
They
competing.
get 2 weeks. Avengers gets 2 weeks.
It'll.
But then it's going to be interesting to see how Detective Pikachu is going to be able. If anything, I give Warner credit. They're that confident in the film. They're giving it 2
They're
weeks.
trying.
That's pretty confident.
Is sane enough. It's
It
gonna put out
looks
a
good.
movie the same 2 weeks as
And I
the new
love Ryan
Avengers.
Reynolds,
Everyone loves some Ryan Reynolds.
and he's gonna be Pikachu, and it's gonna be great.
It's going to be interesting.
Well, if anything, we'll pick up this conversation
Yes.
next
Another
week.
time.
Yes,
Guys,
yes.
we thank you for joining us for our very first week of Will Podcast for Less. I apologize. We were going to talk about Lion King. We still will next week.
He'll have to come back.
He's trying to get out of it.
We need no. We need to dedicate a full episode to my hatred
To my-
Oh my gosh.
of the Disney live action universe.
Oh, yeah, alright.
Minus Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is pretty good.
I haven't seen it, so I can't make it.
So
All
yeah,
right, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back on Monday.
Yep.
on Monday. So stay tuned. We love you. Stay busy.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
Bye.